They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. The rushing numbers last week for Cohen. 14 carries, 55 yards, and a touchdown.
And, partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success, and we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky. And an alley to run. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll run for the 1st time with Austin Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Herbert, he's going to take a shot for the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They were trying to go back to Allen there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Switch. Check. Look at me. Door. Check 43. Ready?
Off the play fake. Herbert. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Badgley's kick is good, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense led by Mitch Trubisky heading back out there. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this 1st quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. They really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver there, Allen. That'll bring up second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. On 3rd down, Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right, the social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense? You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession. They're staring up at a 3rd and 9 to start it out. Now it's Trubisky, and he completes it to Cohen. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hey, lock it.
And to give this time to the tailback. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Switch it. Switch recon. 132 fighter.
2nd and long. And caught by Henry. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 24-yard line.
Ready.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Alert. Man. Look. Squeeze. Hey, switch gears. Check. Get it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Got his man. It's Williams. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. Looking to throw. Herbert to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Here's the 2nd and 7. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, his 6th touchdown of the season. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky caught. It's Ellington. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Here's Trubisky to throw. And able to find Graham, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Now Trubisky to throw. And a hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Draw play here. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. From the 24, Trubisky. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Their first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky. And he finds his tight end, Graham. So we come upon him. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deep.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 9th touchdown of the season. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2. Back to throw. Herbert.
Teams always want to send messages. I think that was quite a statement there to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, less than a minute in. Already that quick, long strike. They are setting the tone for the second half. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run. This is Cohen. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Derwin James, an all-pro as a rookie last year, up from his safety spot to make the tackle. On second down, it's Cohen. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. First down, a run with Cohen. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down. From just shy of midfield, Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
A third down gain of 19. Trubisky now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They try again with Cohen. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line.
Right there, 56.
They'll get nothing out of the completion there, and it leads to a 4th down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
So here are the Chargers to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8.
General West, hey, orbit. 5.
Throwing on 1st down. Herbert, he's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
2nd and 2. Allen's got it complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Ready? 50, play. Rap. Check. Hard. Leo.
Off play action. Herbert. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. Looking to throw. Herbert flush to his right. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Back to throw. Herbert. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. From the 27, Trubisky. He finds Robinson. Room here to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Trubisky now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Cohen. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Draw play, Cohen. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. On 3rd down, Trubisky. Open man there is Patterson, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now, defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Trubisky. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Anthony Miller, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears cut into that lead.
Brandon, what we just saw there were 2 guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
61, matchbox, right. 5. He's coming. Now.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. It's a pickup of 6.
Let's go. Do it.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause of the action. A timeout here defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Herbert fights loose. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Well, this is caught by Williams. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. On 1st and 10. Herbert toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. To throw again. Herbert. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Trubisky will throw. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. That he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now it's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Well, where do you find that one in the playbook, Charles?
You don't. You absolutely don't. And sometimes what happens is guys want to make a big play, and they turn it into a really bad one. Sometimes you're best just to cut your losses and go down. I hope we don't see another play like that. And I'll guarantee you the offensive coordinator, he's looking at his play sheet. He can't find it either.
Yeah, big loss there on the pass completion. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down.
Check.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. And this one complete to Virgil Green. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and I think they might have something in this young rookie quarterback because he's certainly...
Are you thinking